Hello, folks, and welcome back to a new episode. This week I've been busy with the virtual conference in New York, but now I'm back. I do have a bit of time, and so I can um, have fun in recording this static episode. Static because, as I said, I think in the last video, this is just meant to show you a global overview of the, let's say, status of the German armed forces in this alternate Kriegsmarine-oriented campaign. First thing first, as always, I forgot to draw plans for the. Oh God, the audio here is. Yeah, okay, perfect. So von Manstein, you guys know it's Kleist, right? Yeah, he is Kleist. Let's draw an offensive down here. Who else? Who is this guy? Okay, so normally I like to stack up the bonus for the offensive. Martinek, okay. And normally, in this case I have to rush because I just forgot. I totally forgot, yeah. And we could maybe put this as well here, and then we can move those troops on the upper part of the French border. So focus wise, I would say let's do the strengthen the Panzer. I mean, now I could mobilize the Reich. Let's do Schörner. Okay. Yeah, strengthen the Panzer force. Concerning the most important aspect of the game is the German Navy. So I did not touch anything here, nor I did change anything here in the U-boat fleet. I just assigned Raeder, yeah, and Dönitz as commander of the U-boat fleet. And now what I would like to do is to make some U-boat fleets, which I guess has to be done like this. Yes. How do I? Nice. Is this a submarine? Oh, this one is. Okay, perfect. Okay, now. Okay, 4. I would stick with groups of 4. Let's see, because I don't know if it's a good idea to mix old and new sub models. So 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I may just pause the video now, and then I will return to it once I'm done in setting up my fleets. Okay, so I'm back. I just reassigned many fleets from the reserve fleet to the main fleets here. So mainly the Admiral Graf Speer and the something else, I don't remember now, I lost it. To the main fleet, the Hochseeflotte, so the high seas fleet. I'm obsessed with having ships, as you know, the highest, let's say, quality possible. So maybe I can show it now in the front of the production screen. I sent almost all of the available ships in the upgrade section. So just to briefly summarize, the Kriegsmarine in this alternate campaign consists. I would say it's much bigger than the historically existed German Navy, and I think, yeah, we have it here. So we have one aircraft carrier, we have 4 battle cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers, 2 battleships, 8 light cruisers, 36 destroyers, which is a lot because in the real life the Kriegsmarine entered the war with just 10, I think it was, yeah, 10 or 20, I think 10 destroyers, yeah, and 58 submarines, which I'm surprised because if I'm not mistaken, this is almost the exact amount of subs that the Kriegsmarine had in service. I think they were 59 in total that were in service in the Kriegsmarine on September 1st, 1939. As always, I forgot to, oh good lord, I forgot to move around my airplanes. Yeah, let's briefly do it. I would like to keep the heavy fighters here just to provide some cover, and maybe also with some fighters as well in here. Yeah, these guys goes here. No, not 200. Okay. This one goes up here, and I have 700 naval bombers, which is quite okay. I would like to use them just to harass the enemy shipping in this area in the North Sea, in the Eastern North Sea, and maybe not yet in the English Channel. So the Navy, basically. The idea with the Navy would be to try to expand in this area first and basically surround the UK to make sure that no Allied convoys will ever reach the UK, and ideally, but I'm not sure if I will be able to do it. I'm also training some Marine divisions here, and that's because I said that I would like to do Operation Sea Lion, but since I think I will be suffering some kind of armor inferiority, why not launching an amphibious invasion in France, maybe to establish a breachhead, maybe in this area, or directly let's do the German invasion of Normandy, maybe. I don't know if I will do it, but it's really tempting to make good use of the Kriegsmarine and maybe set up a breachhead here and then reinforce the breachhead, or just to reinforce it to divert enough troops from the let's say Eastern Front, if I talk about the French perspective, let's say. And yeah, so, and concerning the High Sea Fleet, I don't think that in 1939 it will see much of an action, because I want to make sure first of all that it's perfectly upgraded and ready and fit, and then maybe I will launch some sorties in the North Sea, in the Norwegian Sea, but I still don't know. So generally speaking, intelligence agency, as you can see, it's all upgraded. I was doing the civilian administration, infiltrate civilian administration in the UK. I'm running counter-espionage missions in Germany, just because I see there are quite a bunch of spies wreaking havoc in my country. Research-wise, I'm researching the electric torpedo, Dockyard 3. That's a must for a Kriegsmarine-oriented Germany, because it gives you a very juicy 6% of Dockyard output, which is, it's always good. Artillery radio, healthcare system. I like it because of the division attrition, the trickle back of the field hospital, and experience loss. of the Hills Hospital. That's really a very interesting research to do. Rubber processing, yeah, it's okay. Improved computer machine, it's a must. And so Panzers. As you can see, as I said at the beginning, I had to sacrifice some research slots to boost my German Navy, and basically I had to sacrifice my Panzer force, and I realized that too late because I'm still using the Panzer IIs and Panzer IVs. I don't even have the upgraded armored cars and liaison vehicles. Yeah, and destroyer hull. So just to give you the overview. So okay, this is not researched, nothing. So I'm lagging behind in infantry, which is really bad. That's really bad, I think. Lagging behind in support technologies, lagging behind in artillery, lagging behind in land doctrines. Navy. I'm researching the 1939 destroyer hull. I skipped the light cruiser hull. Maybe I will do it much later. I kept researching ahead of time the 1940 carrier and submarine hulls. The snorkel, I have this 80% bonus. I don't know if maybe I will wait until 1940 before researching it. I upgraded the heavy guns. Okay, advanced. Alright, I see, perfect. I have these magnetic mines. I did the landing craft for the amphibious invasions, and yeah, naval doctrines, absolutely nothing. Luftwaffe is just carrier-based fighter bombers. I forgot that I need to research the fighters, the aircraft carrier, the carrier-based fighters, which is really bad. So I have to do it as soon as possible. Air doctrines, lagging behind. Engineering technologies, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Could have been worse. And industry technologies, they're also quite okay. I should research the artillery and uniforms, and yeah, also maybe also the light aircraft factory. I boosted the rubber, synthetic rubber research just to become independent by the time I will declare war against the Netherlands, because now I'm importing a shit ton of resources from them. And yeah, so I mean, as you may have seen, I don't know how will it go this campaign, because I focused a lot, I invested a lot on the navy, and I really had to sacrifice my infantry and panzers, which I think are really the backbone of every army. And production. So I'm kind of okay. I'm lagging behind in terms of support equipment. As I'm training marine divisions, I need to produce more of these amphibious warfare equipment. As I add that in my infantry divisions, one motorized heavy artillery battalion, now I'm lagging behind in heavy artillery guns. Tanks is okay. Lorries is way too much. I think I should reduce them a little bit. And yeah, maybe let's do just 10. Radio equipment, it's lagging behind. I'm upgrading some planes. And navy. Okay, so navy. I left one dockyard in the convoy section just to have hopefully a constant, steady output of convoys. And here I have. So I have the last. I called it the 1937 heavy submarine hull, the Type 10 class. Which is currently in production, and it will be sent out to the reserve soon, in 18 days. And then I have the new Type 21 class, which is based on the 1940 submarine hull. I should do like this, or no, let's do one. I know why. And then I have one additional carrier, which should be ready by the end of the war, basically. And I have two battleships. Oh right, I have to check the battleship. Okay, so I need to research the heavy battleship hull. Yeah, maybe in 2 years. I have two additional battleships, the Preußen and the Blücher. I do, and then here I'm upgrading all the submarines that were already in service in the German reserve fleet, and which are now being upgraded to be refitted with the latest technologies available. So yeah, that's basically what did I manage to do before the outbreaks of the hostilities. German territory. Okay, so this comes later. I did SS focus, yeah, and now I should be ready to declare war against Poland. Yeah, so I really have no idea how will it end, because now on the Western Front I just have these weak SS divisions, which, I mean, maybe because they are SS, so maybe they are better trained and they will better hold the ground. What else? So the strength of my divisions is not really optimal, because as I said, I'm lagging behind in terms of support equipment and heavy artillery, which will of course negatively impact the outcome of my division performance in battle. But still, I'm confident that at least against Poland I will manage to do a good job, let's say. Against the Western Allies, I really have no idea. I really don't know. And I think that's all for this quick and dirty update, and this static update. The next episode I think will just cover the last 3 months of 1939, because I think I will play it in speed 3 or 4, because I'm not confident enough in just letting the AI controlling everything. I would really like to micromanage my production and naval operations. And with that said, yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any, as always, if you have any comment, any idea, any suggestion, just please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you are enjoying it. And stay safe, take care, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.